Scheiße. Hey, good evening, guys. Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I actually did this stream yesterday, but it was so quick after the game. I don't think everybody was settled. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna redo it today. And now I've got my best mate in the building, one of my best guests. Do you know what I mean? John Sinclair. How are you, sir?
Good evening to you, my guy, and just thank you very much for having us back on again. And you know what? I'm just going all over the place at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Just different channels and put my face on it as well. But thank you so much as well. And I've shared the stream as well. Hopefully,
we
get a few people the Newcastle side as well. So please respect Uncle, respect him, show some love, and also please no negativities in the show as well.
No, we don't deal with negativity. Listen, at the end of the day, it's great to have you back on again. One of my best guests. You know what I mean? I still can't get over your accent.
I know. You know what it is like? People say, "Oh, this guy's fake. This guy's fake." Let's be honest. I've got such a broad Julia. So I'm trying to tone it, but at the end of the day, right, you got younger fans of our fan base. I'm gonna be real. I mean, I saw them last night. Right, asked this question: have you been to Championship games? And one of the guys who stood next to us and just say, "Look, F off, back him off now, leave him alone, F off." And we were just laughing. Do you know what I mean? But let's be real, right? I've been a fan a lot longer than them, held a season ticket holder a lot longer than them. Yeah. Guess what? I mean, they just, I can't believe it. I mean, some of our fan base, man, not all of them, some of the fan base are disgrace, utter disgrace. Hey ho.
No, but you know what it is, and they listen, you're not fake, you're as real as they come. Do you know what I mean?
You have to.
Yeah, no, you are. You're as real as they come. I know you supported Newcastle through thick and thin. Do you know what I mean? So you got your credibility with me from that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I always appreciate you coming on my channel. Guys, before I start the show with my great guests, please like, subscribe to the channel, okay? Hit the notification button, because that enables me to bring you brilliant content like this to you. And just for your information, I will be doing a lot more shows with my guy here, John Sinclair TV, because he's, as I said, he's a real one. He's a real one. So like and subscribe. Really got Ravi's in the building. He says, Big up Rodz and John. He said that.
Big up Ravi.
Ravi's a good guy. Smash that like and subscribe, yo. Love that guy. Happy New Year, Earthlings. That's coming from Redbird. He's a real one as well. I caught your show yesterday, all 1 minute of it. Yeah, I didn't do it for long. I didn't do it for long. Rods, that's coming from Brian. Brian, Happy New Year to you, Brian. I hope you had a great Christmas. And listen, Happy New Year. Brian's another guy of mine. He's a really great guy, Brian. He's you should get him on the show. You should really get him on the show. He has some really interesting conversations. Yeah. So link with him. He's really good.
Big up, Brian. Big up, Brian.
What he's done, Ravi's put your link in the chat. He's put your link here. He says, "Sub to John, great guy, knows football and Newcastle United." Yep, he's picked you up there. John, you're as Geordie as it gets, mate. Bun the wrong ones. Yeah, but bun them.
You know what it is, right? I mean, like I've always said on social media, right? I mean, I'm gonna be tough. I'm gonna be sticking up for myself a lot. And if there's any bad comments, any negative stuff as well, having a go at us, then I've blocked about 40 people the last few days, and it makes it feel so good.
Yeah, he's Ravi says, thank you very much. Rod's very kind.
Big up.
Okay.
Big up Paul Battle in the build. He's on later on the channel 6:30.
Okay, yeah, big up Paul Clark. You know what I mean?
Top guy.
Okay, so let's get into it. Right, you went to the game yesterday. You went to the game and you saw the game. Do you know what I mean? I do understand you have some words to say about the Newcastle fans. So I will let you take it away, my friend. Take it away.
Yeah. Well, it is. I mean, I came to the game. I mean, obviously, got to be positive as well. It's going to be a tough game going at Anfield. Not many teams go there and beat them. And you know what? If we'd beaten you guys, then it would have been one of the best, greatest results in Premier League's history, in my book. I'm frozen again.
Yeah, you're frozen. Yeah.
What I'll do, you carry on. I'll come out and I'll reboot. Is that all right?
Yes. You do that. You do that, my friend. Yeah. He's gonna go and come back. He's just frozen. Yeah. John's a great guy, and you know, I want to get his take and then day on the Newcastle fans yesterday, because some of them were a bit kind of like funny. Do you know what I mean? Was it? I'm going to start this question as well. John, thoughts on players that stepped up for Newcastle game? I will start that so John can answer that when he gets back. Thank you very much for your kind words. That's coming from Brian Morrissey. No, listen, at the end of the day, I mean what I say. You're a real one, Brian. You are a real one. And I would love for you to go on his channel. Do you know what I mean? You know, because I think it'll be a great show. John, thoughts on how Newcastle respond, getting goals back? Yep, I'll just start that so you can answer that when he comes back. Big up everyone. That's coming from Ravi. Brian says, big up, Brian, big up. Paul Clark, most of them are awesome, but a few are doing outright bullying. Yes, they are. Do you know what I mean? There was a guy called a Chew Geordie in the day, right? And I implore you to actually sort of like watch, because I got it from Terry, Football Terry, so I got it from him. And some of the things that he was saying about young Klopp was deplorable. No excuse for it. Do you know what I mean? You know, and he's supposed to be a big Geordie fan that's got a big platform. And some of the words he's coming out with, to me at the end of the day, my point of view, you don't deserve to have a channel. Sorry. Not for saying things like that. Do you know what I mean? And when you look at it, anybody looks at it, you'll see why. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, you're back.
Great stuff.
Right.
Sorry about that, guys.
I'll start like 2 questions for you. So like, obviously we'll get to it when we need to. Okay.
Yeah. Before we talk about the game, right? Last this game. I mean, got Paul in the comment, right? And it's going to be said at 6:30 as well. I'm sure says that most of them are awesome, right? Like me and Paul and
Yeah.
Shelley Barris and
Yeah.
Louis Thompson and Shelley Crawford, the real ones, and yourself as well, the real ones, Jez, and all in the Insta group as well, I belong to. That comment right there, Paul, do that comment again, I'll be sure later, right? We're going to chat about that.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Most of them are awesome. We're the real ones, but a few of them are outright bullying. And you know what it is, right? I will not accept any bullying on Rod's show, my show, Jess's show, right? And my guests as well. Otherwise, out they go. Because our fan base, at the minute, and I'll say it again, our fan base, right, are an absolute disgrace. Especially the YouTube here, that's as well. Yeah. So are the people, the super
Can I just
fans.
say, John, can I just say something?
Go for it, man. Go for it, man.
You know what you said? You just said there that some of the YouTube guys, YouTube content creators, because I was telling the viewers, I saw something from today, all right, from True Geordie, what he said about young Klopp, and it's absolutely deplorable. You cannot be saying those sort of things about another manager in the day, right? Threatening violence in the day against another manager and get away with it. It's unright, deplorable. And he's supposed to represent a big, large fan base of the Newcastle fan base, you know what I mean? Because, he's got his like YouTube channel, you know what I mean? And, it's very successful. So he's representing at the day a large amount of the Newcastle fan base at the day, right? So what it is at the day, people looking at that now are going to naturally think at the day that all Newcastle fans are like that, which they're not. No, that's what I'm trying to say. Which they're not. They're completely different. And as I said to you earlier on in the phone call, the Newcastle fans have been the most best fans that I've known, apart from mine, because obviously, you always got to big up your own. But like Newcastle fans at there, they've always been at the day. I've always praised Newcastle fans. Always praised Newcastle fans. I even said it today, even when you guys went down to the Championship, to support from your Newcastle fans that day was awesome. Second to none. You know what I mean? Always had a packed house at St. James Park, whether he was in the Championship or whether he was in the Premiership. So that alone I admire. But nowadays I'm seeing some people coming out and they've got some very kind of like below the belt things to say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what it is, right? I mean, on my channel, I can name and shame on my channel. I really will. I'll absolutely call them out. Real talk, yeah. I mean, Lee Gunner, right? Can you imagine if Lee Gunner, Jez, or Kenny Ken were Newcastle fans, right? And now they go at them. I tell you what, they wouldn't even think twice. I'm telling you, and they would not pick on them ever again. Yeah. So I'm looking at myself as them three plus you, right? North side, yeah, and Doug, the Dugout channel, Liverpool fan as well. Let's be real, right? I'm not gonna lie, but you wind those lot up. I tell you what, you're not last long. Lee Gunner, I tell you what, that guy, he's the best. He's the best top 3 YouTuber. Top 3 YouTuber. Let's be real, yeah. But it seems to me now, I know you've got to do the review, yeah, but the fans like myself are so scared of posting things out on social media now. Yeah, because you've got to get a pile on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone questioning your support. I mean, obviously, ticket holder, Paul, Shelley, all season ticket holders, right? Yeah. And the problem is, right? I mean, let's be real. I don't give a toss about people. I just do not give a toss now about people like, you know what I mean? If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. Now, I'm not going to hold back. I'll let a lot of things go. Now, I'm going to let it all out. Do you know what I mean? Whether people like it or not. End of story.
Facts. No, facts.
Sorry,
facts.
Sorry, that's my rant over. I don't
know.
No,
facts at the end of the day, sort of like, you're perfectly right. Let me do this thing before I ask the next question.
Yeah.
Let me get through some of these comments. Yeah, mate, it's a certain account. They are making racist jokes, etc.
Towards me, that is, by the way, towards me. And
towards you.
I'm not having that at all whatsoever.
Yeah, towards you. And they True Geordie and they was caught up in something and that as well. Because you made some disparaging comments against Muslims as well. You know what I mean? Which you had to backtrack on it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, racist jokes and any form of racism today, right, will not be tolerated by me, will not be tolerated by John, will not be tolerated by Paul, and a lot of people that I know, real people that I know, will not tolerate that. Do you know what I mean? So listen, no, we've got no time for that. No. Big up Paul Clark. Hey gents from Don, big up Don. Big up Don. If you're new around there, make sure you don't leave without smashing the like and subscribe if you have not subscribed to both channels. Do you know what I mean? Show some love. Brian is not a fan, mate. Brian is not a fan. Which Brian is he talking about?
Brian Marcy.
He's not a fan.
I don't know. I mean, is he a Liverpool fan? Is he a Scouser?
Yeah, he's a Liverpool fan. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Paul Martin must have misheard you, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But he's a big Liverpool fan. A big Liverpool fan.
Roz, it was great to see you. So it was great to see the Diaz we all know and love, which was very encouraging. Now Salah is off to AFCON. Yes, that's true. That is true. Klopp wind me up, haha. But he's an unreal manager. You can't deny it. Thank you for your kind words, Paul Clark. Thank you for your kind words. You know what? To be honest, I've always at the day rated Eddie Howe. I've rated Eddie Howe for a long time. I think he's a good manager. I think he's getting a bit of a rough end of the stick now. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, you know what I mean. But what I would say to Newcastle fans, and they stick with him, support him. Do you know what I mean? Because you're going to get the good times and you're going to get the bad times. Stick with him because he's something special.
I totally agree. I just don't understand why fans want him out, saying those tickets as far as he can. I mean, he needs help. Yes, we're unlucky with injuries. Very unlucky with injuries, mind. And I'll tell you something now, right? We've got our players back. It's going to be different Newcastle. However, we still need to buy players. I mean, look, I heard stories today, that Bruno Guimaraes, right, might have to be sold because of FFP in the summer. Well, according to Alex Crook today on TS and Talk Sport, he's come out and he said that because of the FFP, we have to sell one of our Jan Krul's. He's one of them. Sven Botman, Isak is no one's name, right? We're going to have to sell one of them. And it looks like Bruno just to comply with FFP.
Yeah, that's not right.
Someone ain't quite right there in a minute.
That's not right.
But people are saying, one of them said today, he'd be happy to sell Bruno to keep in line with FFP and get 5 world-class players with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it comes down to that, like sort of like keeping FFP, yes, I could understand you'd be glad to say it. You have to think because you want to keep in the construction of FFP. You don't want to be like end up like a Everton. Do you know what I mean? You know,
exactly.
But I think that would be a loss because Bruno Guimaraes is a good player, very good player. You know what I mean?
He is.
I'd rather it not be funny. I'd rather sell Sven Botman. I'd rather sell him. Do you know what I mean? Because you can replace him. You can replace him. But like Bruno Guimaraes, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure you can replace him without spending shitloads of money. Do you know what I mean? You understand?
I do. But I tell you, it's a hard one, though. But if Madrid comes calling for you, you're not going to say no to them, really, are you?
No, that's a point, isn't it? That's a point. What's the saying? Evening, John and Roz. True Geordie is a bellend. I agree with that. Don't take any notice of what he says. Seriously. Yeah, it's true. I think he is a bellend, to be honest. Liverpool versus Newcastle is my favourite Premier League fixture. That's a good fact. That is a good fact. I can even go back to the 4-3. That was a good game. And to think of the day, the following season was the same kind of result, wasn't it? It was the same result, 4-3. Oh, it's dread. John, what are your thoughts on was it delinquent things? Is that delinquent he means? You're mute.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. No idea. Absolutely no idea. But I'll find out. But if it's a troll, make sure you didn't get back on the game. But there you go. No idea, mate.
Okay. JJ says up Sean.
JJ. Is that JJ Charlton? I'm not sure. If it's JJ Charlton, If it is, big up to him.
Big up to him. Don't forget to sort of like hit the like button on each channel and also subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, because as I said earlier on, John will be on my streams quite a lot of times this season, this year for now going on. So like and subscribe, please. It's true, people are pathetic, thinking that they can bully people online without consequences. It's true. That is true.
Very true, Ravi.
Good, true. All right, lads, that's come from Lee J.
Lee J.
Young. Big up. You're all right. Terrible result. That's last pen was a dive. We'll get into that. We will get into that. True Geordie. Yeah, it's a True Geordie. Not bad. NS Sports TV.
Big up Nippon.
Big up Nippon. Yes. Anything racist said on my channel is instant ban. That's what I'm saying. I don't tolerate that. I do not tolerate it.
It's facts. Facts.
I do not tolerate that. Do not tolerate it. It is Brian. Yeah, Brian's a Liverpool fan, my friend. He's a Liverpool fan. John Conway, big up John Conway in the building. And do remember, if you want to donate to the channel, you can send a super chat if you want to donate to the channel. John Conway, big up. He supports everybody's channel. He supports everybody's channel. He's a real one. Big up Rodz and John. Lovely guy. That pen was a dive. As I said, we'll get into that. We will get into that. It's okay. I knew what you meant, Paul. Okay. Yeah. That's what we meant. Lee J. Young, that pen was a dive, both of them. We'll get into that. Toon better win against Sunderland. That's come from Lee J. John and Rod's thoughts on the pen. We'll get into that. We will get into that. I'm going to start that. This is why FFP is mental. It forces teams to have to sell to have any impact. Yep, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Isaac is a player we should have signed, not Nunes. That finish was beautiful. It fucking was. It fucking was beautiful. It was, mate. It was.
Great finish. What a finish.
Yeah, it was finished. Right. So what I'm going to do now, is okay. Let me just do this. Let me star these ones. And go to those questions so we can answer those questions. We've got Bajan Reds TV in the building. Another guy you should hook up with. He's a good guy. Really good guy.
He is.
You know what I mean? Yeah, let's build a really good community, John. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, look, at the end of the day, they seem like the real ones in the building. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need. No, all positive things, no negative things, you know? And
right, this is the first question.
Yeah.
First question is, John, thoughts on the players that stepped up for Newcastle in the game?
Look, I mean, Liverpool made a fast start, but Newcastle, we just couldn't get into half of the minute, but they had plenty of chances. But we had to weather the storm. De Bruyne, outstanding in goal, makes a couple of great saves. Good save. Darwin Núñez made a couple of fine saves from him and Salah. And penalty save from Salah as well. We weathered the storm. We took this thing out of the game. I mean, Dan Burn's score was correctly ruled offside. I can't lie. He was offside. And, I did celebrate it, but when you look back on it, he was offside. But I think he kept his shape. I thought Eddie Howe makes some good changes as well. Dropping Miggy, Kieran Trippier didn't play, Callum Wilson's out. And Dan Burn, for me, he's captain for the night. And I thought he had a really, really poor game. Simple as that.
You thought he was poor? Did you think he was poor?
Dan Burn, I mean, the space he gave with Salah every single time. I mean, look, every time Salah goes, right, where was Dan Burn? Where was he? Yeah. But I thought, we just had to hold you out till half time and then anything happened in the second half. But we didn't start well in the second half, didn't we?
But I did think you lot played well, though. I did think you lot played well. John, thoughts on how Newcastle responded getting goals back?
I'm going to be honest, right? I mean, for you to see the equaliser, the games was a kick in the teeth for you guys, yeah, because
good finish, though.
Oh, it's a lovely finish, lovely ball from Gordon, by the way, and he took it well. And we were back in the game. Then what we have to do is, do we have to sit back and tackle the draw, or go for broke and go for another goal and actually try and win the game? But sitting back's not our nature. We just attack wherever we can. But the passing and the control is very, very poor from us as well. Giving the ball away, and the midfield especially as well was carved apart. I thought Endo was fantastic yesterday in the midfield.
Oh yeah,
he was really good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I thought Southside, I mean, he wasn't that great, but he competed. He definitely competed. Curtis Jones, I mean, I like Curtis Jones. Jones, I think he's a good young player. He's going to come better and better and better. But for me, I thought you got plenty of joy down your right with Trent and Mo Salah. Every time we looked very dangerous, crossing the balls in. That's where the goals came from. Every single time. I mean, you can learn from it once, but if you don't learn from it twice, 3, 4 times, you're going to be in big trouble. And Dan Burn, where was he? Where's our left back? I don't like criticising players. I hate that. But at the end of the day, I think it's a disgrace. Yeah. And I honestly think...
honestly,
you deserve to win. The better team won. Even though Botman got their... pulled the goal back again, make it 3-2. Right, I was convinced they're going to get some kind of the game because I knew Liverpool had something in their locker. And you're going to talk about Jota later, aren't
you? Yeah. I'll talk about them too.
Cool
right,
stuff.
There's another one here.
Yeah.
He said Liverpool versus Arsenal, my favourite. No, it's not that one. Not that one. I know I've got another question down here somewhere. Okay, another question here. John and Rod, thoughts on the pen? Was it bruising the game?
I think he knows what he's done about the penalty. And big up to well-tuned XXCAT. Thank you so much indeed for subscribing. Thank you.
Cool. Right, so the thoughts on the pen, was it bruising the game? Ruining the game?
Ruining the game, maybe. But whatever it is, I mean, I think Jota's penalty was never a penalty. Delayed action, by the way. He doesn't need to go down like that. He's a fantastic player, fantastic lad. But he doesn't need to go down the toilet whatsoever. And he did that. It was not a penalty. They should have checked it on VAR. And he didn't. They did not. Yeah? And I know people on social media are saying that Liverpool gets away with VAR. They get it all the time. But I don't know what to say, man. But
you know what it is? Do you know what it is? My feelings on it was soft.
If anything, it was soft.
It was soft, isn't it? But what it wasn't, and they is two things. Yeah, there was contact, right? But where Jota didn't do himself any favors, it was like a delayed reaction. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Delayed reaction. That's where he didn't do himself any favors. That's where it could be questioned. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if you look back at it, there was contact. Whether it be minimal or not, there was contact. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And the soft thing about it was the fact that they saw, like, obviously it was a delayed reaction and he went down. So one could think then, at the day, right, well, is it because he went down because of the fact that he knew his chance was gone?
For me, I just think it's if he's going to do it, be clever, then he's clever. But at the end of the day, right, it was not a penalty. He could have stood up.
Yeah.
I mean, he stood up, and he's just trying to con the referee to the effect. But Sean Longstaff, right? I mean, he went down and he looked at the referee straight away. Wasn't given. So,
yeah, but would you think also as well that, all right, Jamal Lascelles should have got sent off, yeah? He should have got 2 yellow cards. Do you think at the end of the day it's because of that why the referee gave the penalty? Because we all can sort of like we can agree at the day it was soft. I mean, I can agree it was soft. If that was given against our team, do you know what I mean? I'll be like, right, that's a bit soft, man. That's soft. Do you know what I mean? You know, even when sort of like when Virgil van Dijk got sent off instant red at St James Park in the day, that was minimum. That was minimum contact and everything.
Minimum contact.
There's minimum contact, but you know what? They gave him a red card and got sent off. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, would you think at the day that referee was trying to sort of balance it up because the Jamal Lascelles should have got sent off? Do you think he's trying to balance it up?
Quite possibly. But you know what it is. I mean, I tend not to look at what happened to Lascelles. Like, you know what I mean? What was done was done. I normally concentrate what's going on the game. You know, it's easy to say, oh, he's trying to live it up. Like, say, we did get a penalty for Longstaff, and then Jota didn't get his penalty. It would even things up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But for me, I mean, I think Anthony Taylor, I think he was shocking for both sides, by the way. I mean, some of the things he's
not a good referee, is he?
He's awful. This referee's from Manchester. I think he's a United fan, by the way. I really do think he's a United fan.
Hey, you know what? Tell you what,
he's a United fan.
Yeah, but you know what? Klopp said something like that. You know, he said something like that about Anthony Taylor, and he got in trouble. You know, have you frozen again?
Oh no!
Oh no, you haven't. Oh,
yeah.
But like, I could. You know what it is? I can understand where Newcastle fans are coming from on the Jota thing. Yeah. However, I do think at the day the Luis Diaz one was a penalty. That was a penalty.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Luis Diaz one was a penalty, but obviously the Jota one, you could argue a case. You could argue a case at the day to say, well, look, and then if there was contact, why is he taking 3 or 4 steps and going down? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I think Jota did not do himself any favors. He took 3 or 4 steps. He took 3 or 4 steps after the contact.
Yeah.
And he's gone down. Do you know what I mean? So then it can be questioned. Do you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? But I always say this at the day. I always say this. And I always say it. You know what I mean? No matter if it's my game or it's a game. I always say it that the standard of referees in the day, right, is crap. It is rubbish. You know what I mean? The standard of referees, their standards is crap. Do you know what I mean? Would you agree with that?
Well, it's a hard one, really. I mean, what it is for me, the VAR is there for a reason, yeah, to check if it's an obvious error, yeah. That's number one, yeah. I think they could have used that to check. It doesn't matter how long it takes to check if it's a penalty or not. I know Liverpool fans are going to say it's a penalty, yeah, but where I stood, it wasn't a penalty, and he made a meal of it. I don't care what anyone say. I'm sorry, Liverpool fans in the chat, yeah. I respect.
No, your opinion. That's your opinion.
It's his decision, yeah, but it's delayed. It's the delay. If he was taken out, he would have gone down straight away. But he didn't. It's the delayed decision. He could have just stood up and just slotted it in. He's a good finisher, but he doesn't need to do that, man. He doesn't. But watch it again, and I'm sorry, but when I was seeing it again and again,
what happened to your camera?
Frustrating. Then I went off. Sorry.
You know what it is at the end of the day, right? That's your opinion. You know what I mean? And I will never kind of like shout you down your opinion. You've got your opinion, and it's going to be very valid around there. Do you know what I mean? If you don't think it's a penalty, that's fair enough. Do you know what I mean? That's fair enough. You speak your mind and say what you feel. Do you know what I mean? Don't apologize for anything that you say. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to take offense of it, and I know a lot of Liverpool fans that follow me is not going to take offense of it. You know what I mean? Because as I said at the day, if that happened to us now, sure, I'll be fuming. I'll be fuming. Do you know what I mean? I would be fuming. You know what I mean? But right.
I know at the end of the day, like, it is what it is, but the game's gone now, and we can't dwell on that sort of thing. But we lost the game, in my opinion. We didn't defend properly. It's not because of that penalty decision. It was because of that. It's the defense.
Cool. I hear that. Questions and thoughts on pens in the game. I'm not taking bias now. We discussed that.
Yeah.
John wishes the tune still had Royal Fox playing. Real Fox. You know, that's a guy called Real Fox from back in the day.
Yeah, he used to play back in the day.
Yeah. Jan says, hola guys. To bien, amigo, to bien. It's JJ Spurs. Cheers, guys. Oh, JJ Spurs. It's JJ Spurs.
JJ Spurs. Big up to JJ. I'm a Tottenham fan, so I keep thinking it's JJ Charlton. And it's you know what I mean? But JJ's a great guy. Big up JJ Spurs fan. I didn't like him when they beat us by 4-1, but you know what? I'm going to let him off for that because he slaughtered them 6-1 last season, by the way. But hey,
oh yeah, I remember that actually. That was that same shivers down my spine. Yes, JJ Spurs. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button to both channels before you leave the chat. John, Addis sponsorship money is coming. Do we really need to sell? Okay.
That's a good question, Godfather. That's a really top question, man. I didn't realise that sort of thing. I don't really sound like Adam P. I love Adam P. the bits. Like, check us out, Adam P. He's a great guy. I'm not trying to be like Arsene Wenger, but you know what? That's a flipping good point there. For me, if that's the case, they don't need to sell Bruno G. I think we need to sell players are deemed not good enough at the club now. Do you know what I mean? We need to get cracking players at the football club. Really, really do.
Start clearing out Deadwood.
Well, he needs to in the summer. He needs to in the summer.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Schär? His levels below last year. Fabian Schär. Yeah, I can understand that because last season he was popping off, and I was thinking, yo, this is the sort of defender we need. You know what I mean? But this season, he's not seen to be cracking on, is he? John?
He's not. I mean, look, I'm a big Fabian Schär fan, and the bottom line is, I mean, his levels dropped a lot. His positional play is not great. He gets caught out. I mean, parts of the goals against Forest is down to him. I can't lie, but look, at the end of the day, I'm a fan of him. He needs to come back to his best. And it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous, man. You know what? I mean, I don't like criticizing players, man, but I've got to judge a guy who's been performing and he's just not been really performing. I think he badly missed Nick Pope. He really does. I don't think he feels comfortable with playing in front of the Barca, to be fair. But with Nick Pope behind him, I think he's a better player. I think he's a quality player. And I've noticed that a lot. But hey ho, what can I say?
You know what? How long is Nick Pope going to be out for?
Say again?
How long's Nick Pope going to be out for?
He's going back till April time. April, May time. But I think it's going to be April. But I'm getting a lot of people coming up to us and say that he's not going to be the same keeper. And that is a worry for us, do you know what I mean? But are they being harsh? I don't know. It's the second time it's happened to his career. That's the second time.
And he's a good goalkeeper as well, you know.
He's a fantastic goalkeeper. I mean, this guy, against PSG, that's the best performance I've ever seen in my life. That save he made for Barca. Brilliant save. But his kicking's not the best. I'm not going to lie. Shot stopping, fantastic.
What was I going to say? Bajan Reds TV says, Happy New Year, Rodz and John. Big up to you, Bajan.
Big up, Bajan Reds. And I do apologise. I upset you about the penalty thing as well. So it's all about opinions. But
yeah.
I'll come on this channel one day.
No, definitely, because he's a great guy. Do remember to like and subscribe to Bajan Reds TV. They're doing some brilliant work on their channel. They've got some good guests in there as well. You know what I mean? And Quasi's in the building. Quasi Bowl TV. Yes, man, my guy. I see you. You did a show with him the other day. I said, yeah, man. This is what I like to see, man. This is what I like to see. It was a good show. It was a very good show.
He was fantastic. I mean, the video is just calm. He's cool. He's passionate.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Great guy.
Loving the bits.
Yeah. He said, big up the man them. So big up to you, Quasi.
The man them.
Make sure you go and like and subscribe to his channel, please. Like and subscribe to Quasi Bowl TV. He's a real good guy.
He's a real guy.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you,
Yeah,
Quaz.
man.
Happy New Year. Very good. Who's this now? Whamsy. Just saw the video of John calling fans out leaving early today. Just wonder when what was it?
He said, what accident I've got.
What
I said, let me just stop you there, right? I mean, Whamsy, right? First of all, right? I'm going to take it all back, right? I'll watch the video again. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone make dumb things. I'm going to apologize for that, okay, on my video. I do apologize for calling people out, trying to leave it early, yeah? Now, I was wrong on it. I'm not going to lie. People's going to say that, John, you're right. You're absolutely right with what you said, yeah? Because for me, I mean, if you're going to the match, right, you really got to stay to the end. I can understand. If you've got kids to see to, I get that. If you've got a train to catch, I get that. But at the end of the day, right, you've got all these, it's going back to all the people YouTubing, right, and all the so-called super fans, right, leaving early. They have a go at you for YouTubing, yet some of them leaves to get had enough. Yeah, you can't win. You cannot win. But Whamsy, I'm going to take it all back. Okay, we all make mistakes, right? And I know our fan base is a bit touchy. Yeah, I generally apologize. If people are watching the show, I generally apologize that I've said that. Yeah, I don't know what people's circumstances is. I do apologize. Yeah, but I watched Lee Gunner the other day. He called the Arsenal fans out for leaving early against West Ham. Called them out for leaving against Fulham. Yeah, he said exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. From what I've seen in the chat, not one of them had a go at Lee Gunner. Not one. But if you're a Newcastle fan and he said that, you get jumped on straight away.
We're down it.
I don't know what happened. I know it was Liverpool fans as well. Do fans have a go? Have a go for leaving early if they're getting beat?
Yeah, some of them, like you said, like and shouldn't leave early. But I haven't really seen it a lot that Liverpool leaving early. I haven't really seen it a lot. They tend. I mean, I'm not saying that obviously our fans are better than yours or better than anybody else.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, what I mean? I'm just saying that they tend to stay to the end, even though they're getting beaten. But they tend to criticize them in other ways. If you say it, and they will. If got a set of fans at the day that likes this player, but you don't like that player, if you criticize him, people jump on your back for that. So they do tend to do that still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from now on, right, I'm going to say now, I'm going to keep my mouth shut about that as well, about fans leaving early. So if anyone asks us again about my opinions of fans leaving early, I'm not going to answer that question, because now people have said that I should have done it. I mean, JJ Charlton, right, he posted out the film, right, what I said, right, and he's a good guy, and he said he was on my side. He thinks I was right for saying it, because I've been getting so much crap on social media, right, and he thinks I was right for calling them out. You know what I mean? But everyone's got an opinion. But like I said, I said my piece. That's it. That's it.
You got to say, listen. You got to say what's in your mind. Don't be afraid to say what's in your mind, because that's your opinion and it's your valid opinion. You may not agree with somebody else. Somebody else might have an opinion that you might not agree with, but you're not going to say anything about it. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to say your opinion. You know what I mean? And call people out, because at the end of the day, what you should be doing at the day, you should be supporting your team for the through the good and the bad. Do you know what I mean? And example, we took a 5-0 beating at the day at the Etihad at the day, right? For Man City. For Man City, they punched us up that day. But none of the Liverpool fans left. And literally punched us up. This guy here, he goes,
hello.
With Benner, shows him more atmosphere in a morgue than what was on the show last night. Embarrassing down there. Thought we had the boss fans in the league, for F's sake.
Well, what Ben so meant to say is sort of thing, right? I mean, there's been a massive problem with our fan base as well, especially for away games, empty seats as well, right? I still go to some of the away games as well. And I do my vlogs. If you're going to be a YouTuber, then you have to do a little bit of your vlogs as well. But as long as you support the team, which I have been doing, cool. But at the end of the day, right, you look at Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, all the fans of the country, right? They do the vlogs. And as far as I know, not one of them got absolutely raped. No one of them had a go. Do you know what I mean? They just let them get on with it. And that's that. But it seems to me, our entitled fan base, some of our entitled fan base, cannot tells us what we can do, what we cannot do. Yeah, guess stuff. We do what we want. Yeah, I'm supporting the team.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, man, but I mean,
no,
you know what it is, right? I mean, I'm just getting fed up, right, with social media, having to go at people, having to go at podcasters, yeah, and it's just ridiculous. But hey,
they don't realize it. They don't realize that they were doing a hard job. I just got to read out the man of the match today. I did a poll today on the man of the match. Who was the man of the match? Obviously, on the Liverpool side. Do it from 3 to 1. Yeah. In third place was Wataru Endo, and he had 29% votes. Yeah. In second place was Curtis Jones in day, and he had 29 again. But in first place was Mohammed Salah with 43 votes. Do you know what I mean? So he was the man of the match yesterday. So I'm going to end that poll now. So stop, guys, stop voting for that one.
Yes.
Right.
The match for Newcastle's Debacca by country mile.
Yeah, Debacca was good. But I thought Alexander Isak was good as well.
I thought he was good.
I thought he took his job very well. Very well. He just, he's a good player.
He is.
You need to keep hold of him. You really need to keep hold of him.
100%. Because when he's fit, then Isak's going to be absolutely a bar at him. Do you know what I mean? Well, we've got 63 mil. That guy is going to be absolutely brilliant. I mean, if he needs to beef up a little bit. If he does that, then let's be real. I think he's going to be stellar. That guy's going to be stellar. I've always rated Isak. If anyone's coming to Newcastle, he'd be the guy.
Ravi says, thoughts to me, Rod's thoughts on Darwin Núñez. Do some Liverpool fans sometimes make excuses for his inconsistency in goal scoring? Yes, they do, Ravi. They do.
You should have scored a couple yesterday.
Yeah, I'm kind of like getting frustrated and I'm getting a bit worried at the day because obviously Salah's gone to AFCON now, do you know what I mean? And I'm wondering who's going to step up. So you're more likely going to get people stepping up like Luis Diaz, which had a good game yesterday. Jota, Gakpo, and Szoboszlai. I think he might play him down the right wing. You know what I mean? But I honestly think, in the day, if Darwin Núñez doesn't get his act together, he'll be gone next. He'll be gone next season. He'll be gone. He'll be gone in the summer. He will be gone in the summer. I don't see Klopp putting up with this inconsistency for so long. Do you know what I mean? He's probably thinking, and I'm going to give you to summer to fix the hell up. Do you know what I mean? If you don't, well, you're gonna go because yesterday he had so many chances in the day, right? And he never put none of them away. Yes, don't get me wrong. In the day, there were good saves by Debacca. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? And I'll never take that away from sort of Debacca, how well he played. Do you understand? But a lot of the shots that day was right to Debacca. It was right to him in the night. Do you know what I mean? So he needs to check. He needs listen. I feel this is what I feel about sort of like Darwin Núñez. I think he's better playing off the left. He's better playing off the left. You know what I mean? Like an Alexander Isak. You know what I mean? Or if you're gonna play him, in a striker, you have to play him with a 4-4-2, and he plays a left-handed striker. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
Better come off the left. Through the middle, he's not. That's not Darwin. He's not the man. He's not the man. So I am getting a bit frustrated with him, and I will never make excuses for him or any of our players. Even Salah. If Salah has a shit game, I will say Salah, you had a shit game. Fix up. You know what I mean?
You got to speak facts. Speak facts. Say how it is.
Yeah. You got to. Williams in the building. Just subscribe to you, John. Love your channel. Seeing you at Anfield last night.
Thank you, William, man. Big up, William.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you wretch.
Hey, yeah.
I want to take some of that love as well. Rapper D9 type too quick.
He does.
Bajan Red spot on, but the haters would rather say Darwin missed at all these sitters rather than giving goalies credit for his saves. Yeah, you have to give Dubravka credit because he played well yesterday. He did play well.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? He, put it this way, the penalty was obviously, went down the middle of the day, right? You could say he went towards Dubravka, but he's still got to make the save. Yeah. He's still got to make the save. He's still got to make that save. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I mean. So big up to Dubravka, and I hope at the day he's good form at the day. And not be no disrespect to Nick Pope, but I hope Dubravka's good form gives Eddie Howe something to think about when he's going to bring Nick Pope back in. You know what I mean? Because you want competition for that number one spot, don't you? That's the most thing you want. That's right side was a big right side was a big problem. Yeah. As we pointed out, I think the reason why Big Dom don't come off is he had a slight injury. I hear. Ooh, we don't want that. Bajan Reds, I'm always doing the same. Typing too quickly means. I hear Dom has hamstring. Ooh, I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. I do not want to hear that.
Don't want injuries.
Rodz, I rewrote the question. Oh yeah. Got it. I agree. Never a pen. Yep. Cool. Going through that. Big up Redbird. Is that what it is? That's come from Ravi. Bajan John, he was clipped and was it Momentum would do that with the delay reaction. There could be an argument for that. But I can understand. Not because John's my best mate, but I can understand where John's coming from. You know what I mean? When you have a delay reaction like that, it looks suspect. It does look suspect. But I understand what you're saying, Bajan Reds, and I understand what John's saying. And I think that when situations like, because we've also got to put ourselves in sort of like Newcastle's shoes. And if that happened to us, right, we'll probably be fuming, saying, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? Yeah. I was fuming with the Virgil van Dijk one. I was fuming because that was minimal touch. So I do really 100% get where John is coming from. You know, when you look at it, I said it's soft. I did say it was soft. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you look at it, it does look a bit suspect. You know what I mean? You know? Ravi, that's what I hear. That's come from Redbird. Who is this now? Jan.
You got Jan.
I say that Jota's legs was catched in front of the goal. Clear pen. You may debate the sportsmanship, but not the decision. That is an interesting one.
Very interesting.
That's an interesting one. Very interesting. I'll take that on board. I will take that on board. Redbird. Let's hope he's not out for long. That's come from Rabbi talking about Sabozalai. Sean didn't ask for it at all, which was stupid. Who's Sean?
Sean Longstaff.
Oh, what did he do?
Well, he went for the penalty. He went down, and then he didn't look for it. I mean, he didn't look at it. Well, he looked to the referee. He went down, didn't ask him. He looked to the referee, and I think he went down the deck. But he's definitely got contact with the guy. Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't given, and that's the one.
Yeah, true. Remember the days when the players stick a leg out looking for contact, get booked. Yeah. Van Nistelrooy used to do that a lot, but he never got booked.
Never.
Remember Van Nistelrooy used to do that?
Yeah.
He did Van Nistelrooy, but he never got booked. Never got booked. Happy New Year, everyone.
Ross. Keep it in. He's a big gooner, by the way. A big gooner. I tell you what, I think he's Arteta out.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure, but if you're an Arsenal fan, you don't win the title, you're done.
Ross, please do not leave without hitting the like button and subscribe to both channels if you have not subscribed already. Excuse me, I got gas. Gas there, boy. Rodz, I know it wasn't Salah's best game, but he still showed he can still be effective even when he's not at his best. That's true. It's coming from Ravi. But he did get man of the match from my vote on YouTube. Hi, John and Rodz.
Big up, Alan.
Alan Fiddler. Is it? Alan Little. He said, hi, Rodz and John. We got the best, fair and square, but the difference was the subs bench. We didn't have much quality on the bench, but wait till next season and then penalties, no way. Cool.
Alan's makes a good point there. I mean, we need a stronger bench, and we ain't got that in a minute. I mean, you would get Willock, Murphy, Pope, and Elliot Anderson came on for the first time. Like, you know what I mean? It's good to see him back on the pitch.
Cool. Hi, John and Uncle
Big up, Ali.
Big up, Ali. Alan, big up. I say get some of our younger players in. Yep. That's what a lot of. Well, you got that guy in it. What's his name? That youngster, Millie something.
Louis Miley.
Yeah, he looks all right, you know.
He did. He's neat and tidy yesterday without actually hurting anyone, but he's neat and tidy yesterday.
Yep, he was neat and tidy. That ref was a red. He's a Man United red. He's a Man United red.
He is.
How are you, lads? You can say that better than me.
I tell you what, every time Amy's on now always says I love her so much. She is a star. I don't know how Amy, if you're watching, how tall are you? I think you're 5'8", 5'9". Let us know. But she'll be on my channel later, I'm sure. She'll be on my channel in the chat later.
She what's it? Is that how do you say that?
Amy.
No, our message.
Just how we lads said, come on the lads. Like,
yeah, that's what
lads mean. How we the lads means come on the lads.
You can say it better than me.
I
learned this from my Newcastle mate when I was in Germany. Bit of a sidetrack here. I learned on the day, right? Toon is actually town.
Yes, Toon
is actually town. It's just the way that sort of like it's said with the accent. I asked him, what is a toon? And I asked him, he goes, it's a town.
It is
town. Do you know what I mean? And he goes, but it's just the way we say it, like toon. He sounds like toon. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So what I was saying. Alan says, hi, Amy.
She's
should retrospectively action be taken against managers. Klopp should be banned for the way he spoke to the fourth official throughout the game. Not really, because he didn't even say anything. He didn't say anything that bad. You know what I mean? It's just that some of these fourth officials and some of these what's it called, like these referees think they're God. Think they cannot be questioned. Do you know what I mean? So no, I don't think so. Too.
Crazy.
But I hear you though. I hear you. Yes, as we can't count the money until next season. Sadly, that's coming from Paul. Big up, Paul. Hi, Alan. That's coming from Amy. Big up, Amy. Enough respect you to the time. Wouldn't get much for our dead wood. Stop that.
Big up, Geordie Jed, by the way. And I checked your channel out, my guy, and you're very, very good. You're really good.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. It's not easy, but keep it up.
I've actually subscribed to his channel and everything now, and I'm hoping at the day to get him on a show with you guys one time. So, yeah. Geordie Jed, I'll be contacting you very soon for a collab. Okay. Ravi's got a question. John, thoughts on how Eddie Howe can get the most out if this current team from this current team.
Just keep working hard, get the players back, just play basic football, just get the last season's form back, and then it'll be fine. just keep it going and just do your thing and just defend properly. Make sure the defense properly and get some more players coming in. And that's exactly what you got to do. Just play the football, take risks, and just keep it tight. And we have not been keeping it tight anyway.
Okay, so basically, Jan, a big up Jan, says, what do you think of the apparent interest on Joshua Kimmich from Man U, Liverpool, and Newcastle? Okay. I think I'll give my thoughts quick, and you can give your thoughts. Obviously, I think it's a good link, and I think so. Like, obviously, I've no disrespect to any team, but I think the most likely route, if that happened, would be coming to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? One, because of obviously the German link, and two, of where we're sitting in the league at the moment. Do you know what I mean? You know, so it could be his most likely destination, and they sort of like coming to Liverpool. What's your thoughts on it?
I think he'd be at Bayern Munich for a while, and if he is going to leave Bayern, I think, like you said, that he's going to end up going to Liverpool because of the links with Jurgen Klopp. For me, I think that could make sense. I really do, but I think he'd be at Bayern Munich for a while because I think he loves that club. But if he wants to fancy a challenge, then I think he ends up going to Liverpool. But Liverpool, for me, is a place to go at the minute. And that's the thing, because they win things. They compete Champions League every single season. Not last season they didn't, but you know what? I mean, they're battling challenge for titles. They'll be in the top 4 next season. And you know what? They're just building all the time.
Question, John. Thoughts on Anthony Gordon and how he's been used in the game? Question to you, my friend.
For me, I like to see him on the right side of midfield, not on the left. But he works hard there anyway. He goes. He can play on both flanks. He can play up front as well. For me, I like him on the right. And he looks a bit tired. I mean, he needs a break. But when he's back to his best, this guy is going to be fantastic. He's only young, and he'll get back.
I think he's a great.
I think he's a good asset. He's a good asset for Newcastle United. 45 million quid. I think this guy is really, really good. Go back to what Paul said quickly, right? The trains last night was 10 p.m.
All right.
The fans left when Salah scored our fourth goal. You know what I mean? Salah fourth goal, and then they left. So for me, if they left at say about 9:30 to 10, they're not going to get a train from Anfield to the train station in 20 minutes.
No, they're not.
No way.
Chance. You'll get to the bus station. You'll get to the bus station in that time in 20 minutes. It'll take you about 20 minutes to get to the bus station, but you won't get to the train station. No way. No way. You know what I mean?
That is the bottom line.
There's a question here for you. No, it's for me actually. Rod, would you say Darwin is better on the left for us? 100%. 100%. I will stay to the end, whatever happens with you, John, and that's one. Yeah.
The thing is, so like I said, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to have a go. I said my piece on fans leaving early. I said my piece. I did apologize, and you know what? I'm just going to leave it there. Simple as that.
Yeah, John. In the late 70s and 80s, you could not leave. You could not leave early at away matches as they got you in.
Don't change that comment yet. Ross, don't change that comment yet, because I know that Adam's made a good point there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send you a private message now.
Okay.
2 seconds, man. Don't. There you go. Yeah.
Right,
I mean, go back to that comment you said about Alan. I mean, he's always on my channel and he speaks a lot of sense. And you know what? I mean, it's down to the people, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Okay. I hear you, fam. Let me go to this one. Go back to this. Brian, Ravi, left side of the bench. Starting to talk about Darwin Núñez, isn't he? Is this not the one, is it?
That's the one, yeah.
All right. So
pass it.
We'll skip that. Skip past that.
Thank you.
That. No worries. Should I block him?
I would, to be honest with you. I would.
Okay. Your wish is my command. Mods, Brian, can you block this guy Toon Army? Block this guy Toon Army for me, my friend. Block him, please. I mean, I have to go on it, then block him. Hold on. No. Yeah, can you block him for me? Block him for me, please. Brian, block him for me, please. Ravi, I think Darwin is better on the left. People don't see how much he pulls defenders away, giving other players more space. That's what I'm saying. He is more better on the left, and he should be played on the left. That's like Brian, but I do think Darwin is more effective on the left. Skip past that. Ratara was my man of the match. Yeah, I'll put it to the thing though. I'll put it to the vote, and it was like, they said, hold on, I'll get to Jan's one. Yeah, Jan says, I think Núñez and Diaz doesn't fit in the team. Apparently, there is some interest from Barca. I think he's probably talking about. Yes, he's talking about Darwin, Luis Diaz, because there's some kind of like link there still, Okay. Listen, Cass. No, Bajan. No, it's Bajan Red TV. Thank you for your super chat, my friend.
Big up, Bajan. Big up, my guy.
13.99 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Mercy. Roz, give Dubravka credit. He made great saves. He did make great saves. As I said, he did make great saves. Even that save he pulled off against Salah. Okay, it was straight to him, but he's still got to make the save. I've seen many people that they had the ball shoot to him, and then I still not make the save. So he's still got to make the save. No, Dubravka was awesome yesterday. He was awesome. Only one Darwin Núñez made wrong decision is the one he should have been stepped young and slotted with the I think he must be left foot. He's trying to say to open the net. Klopp is happy with Núñez. That's the problem. See, that's the problem. He's happy with Núñez. I've got another super chat down here as well. Dubs was on on yesterday. Dubs, I think you mean Daps, isn't it? I mean Daps, isn't it, Amy? Do you mean Daps, Amy? Daps, yeah, Daps. Man of the match. We don't need another keeper. It's taken him a few games, but what a keeper! I've always rated him, Dubravka. Right on, Alan and John. We need better players on the bench. Yeah, that will all come.
We do.
5.5.
5'5". I thought she was quite tall, but I was wrong.
Linton gets away with murder. Should have been seen a red. There was another game that he was going on a bit thing. Another game. Can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was Arsenal or what, but he was going on kind of like, fun. But it is what it is. Kimmich's contract runs out in 2 years, and he has refused to extend it. So I think he wants out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I heard. About Joshua Kimmich. Do you know that?
Yeah, he did. 2 years left on his contract and refused, according to Jan. But if that's the case, does Bayern make a decision there to sell him in the summer?
Yeah.
Or could it be he's got 1 year left on his contract? That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I think they might sell in summer. Or they could even sell now. Paul at the end of the day says, John, make me a mod buddy. I will bin the abuse comments. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
I like that.
And this is Luca's YouTube channel.
Big up Luca, big gooner. He's a big gooner.
Yeah, big up. And we had to do a show together. So, John, just to sum up your match feelings yesterday and how you think the match went. I know you got another show to do half in 15 minutes. So, if you want to sum up quick and let me know what you think about the whole show yesterday, and obviously, and where you go forward from here.
Right, for me, I mean, we got beat by the better team. I get that. I think Liverpool will come very close to winning the title as well. I really do. I mean, I still think Man City will win it, unfortunately, but you're going to push them all the way. And if you do win it, well done to you. I think losing your players, Mohammed Salah, that is a massive blow for the AFCON. He didn't really want to go there, but he's going there. But it's going to be good enough. And is Jota going to step up to the plate? I believe you will. Jota's got to play up front, and I believe Nunes got to play on the left-hand side. Keep playing what you're doing, and then you're going to go all the way. You could possibly go all the way. You win all your games, you won the title. Then again, Man City's got to slip up. But we got Man City on the 14th, 13th January. We win that game, it does you a massive favour. But for you, I think, well done you. Jurgen Klopp's done a fantastic job. Big up to you. And what can you do?
So what's going forward?
Just one second. You just carry on talking.
Yeah, he's just gonna take a call quick. I'm gonna ask him when he comes off the phone. I'm gonna ask him sort of like, what's the plan going forward for Newcastle? How do they get back on winning ways and hopefully up the table? Because Newcastle is a team that sort of like I like and respect. Mick says Dubs was man of the match and still let in 4 just shows the onslaught he took. He definitely improved from last month. And the last one is Dubs for me has 2 great games and 4 bad games. We need someone better where we are going upwards. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another we can think of. So so I was going to answer the last question. Where do you think and they sort of like Newcastle go to improve and they improve on results and the future of Newcastle? What do they do?
We got to start winning games. That is the most and foremost because our record at the last 7 games, 1 winning 7, that is unacceptable for a club like Newcastle. Yeah, and the owners. I mean, I wouldn't panic yet because Eddie Howe's going to be a great manager. I really do. But we need some players coming in. We did get players back from injury and then get back to how we were. And then hopefully we'll be back on the race again. But Champions League, that's definitely out for us, I'm afraid, at the minute. But if we can get top 7, I'll be over the flipping moon because at the moment, I just don't think we're ready for it yet again. But we just got to win games. Rods, because at the end of if you don't win games, we're going to be in big trouble. Simple as that. Because Chelsea's behind us, and even Wolves are behind us. But
they're in good form as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to remain positive, and we'll pick ourselves back up, and hopefully we'll be back in the top 7 race again.
Cool. Listen, please shout out your channel, obviously where they can find you, and tell the viewers that know what you got coming up next.
Okay, thank you very much for having us on, mate. I've got the match review at 6:30. That'll be just over 10 minutes time. And if you subscribe to John Sinclair TV, I'll do the previews, the reviews, the action show as well. And I'll do the podcast talk as well. We're doing hopefully do the Real Talk podcast tomorrow. And you're going to talk about different things. And
what time are you doing that?
I think we're going to do that at either 6:30 or 7 o'clock. But I'm going to talk to Paul if he comes on. If he does, that'd be amazing. And try and get one more on as well. So definitely do the Real Talk podcast show tomorrow, which is a Wednesday.
Listen, I'm free. I'm free if you want to give me a shout.
Yeah, sure. You want to come on, mate? That'd be brilliant. I'll get you on tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Because what it is, I've got a show. I've got to jump on at 8 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can at least give you an hour anyway, and that's a Bayern Munich fan. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm free. So yeah, give me a shout. I'll jump on definitely.
I'll get you on tomorrow then, mate. I'll get you on tomorrow with Paul as well.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Paul's a cool guy. You'll both get on really well. And it's really about Newcastle. We chuck a Liverpool bit in as well. And of course, that's your Liverpool fan. And yeah, let's do it. So there's my channel, John Sinclair TV. And just like and subscribe.
Yeah. Ravi, I did sort of like read out the super chat. I did read out.
He did.
I did read it out. Right, I'm gonna let you go now because you've got to go and jump and do your show.
No problem, mate.
I will see you tomorrow then. I will see you tomorrow.
Catch you tomorrow for the podcast show.
Yeah, have a good show, mate. Have a good show. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye. That was John, man. He's my best mate. He's a lovely guy. I can't say enough nice things about that guy. He's a great guy. You know, I've got a lot of respect for him. Do you know what I mean? A lot of respect for him. So please, guys, please go over in the day and like and subscribe to John's channel, John Sinclair TV. Go and like and subscribe to that because trust me, he's very good. I'm going to read that last 3 super chats and then I'm going to make a move myself. All the best to you, Rods and chat. I will chat to John next show. Take care all. Big up to you, Alan. Big up to you. Big up. Paul Clark says, see you in a sec, Alan. Big up to you. Big up to you. I agree, Mick H. Big up. All right, okay, guys. If you're going to watch this on a replay, please like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're going to watch this on a replay. Also hit the notification button and you'll be notified when I go live. As I said, John will be on my channel quite a lot of times this year because he's a great guy, got good insight. So I'll be doing a lot of shows with him. So please like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me grow as a channel. I'm currently standing on 2,748 on the road to 2,000. So yeah, big up to everyone. Big up to Amy. Enough respect to Amy. Big up, love and respect. Sorry, listening whilst cleaning my shower. I love it. Now, big up to you, Amy, and I hope to see you here again as well, please. So please hit that like button and that subscribe button before you go. I've got everything for everybody. Okay, Ravi's in the building. Big up, Ravi. Big up, lads. Respect. Great show. Big up. So big up to everybody. Big up to Paul Clark. Big up to Amy. I'm going to try and go through as much as I can. Try and go for good as I can. Big up to Alan as well. Big up to Mick. Big up to Time and Tide. Check in soon, guys. Calls, love it. Yeah, big up to Luca. Big up to Paul. Big up to Goatfather. Bajan Reds TV. Bajan Barnes in the building. So Bajan Reds TV sent me a super chat. Big up to you for that. Big up to Bajan Reds again. Bajan Reds TV sent me another super chat. $13.99. Big up to you. Big up to Yan. Big up to Redbird. Big up to Brian. And anybody else that I've missed, big up. Happy New Year. Listen, guys, I'm going to make a move now. I was supposed to do a show this evening, but that's going to be next week. The next time you're going to see me 2 times tomorrow. You're going to see me on John's channel, and you're going to see me on our next fella's channel. Can't remember his name, but he's a big Bayern Munich fan. I will let you know about that. I'm going to be on his channel at 8 o'clock, chopping up with him. Then Thursday, it's going to be the Liverpool and Chelsea Zone. That's the show on Thursday. And then Friday, I should be able to try do a match preview for the Liverpool and Arsenal game. I'll make sure I will get a guest as well for that still. Yeah? So, yeah, guys, all I've got to say, listen, great game. You know what I mean? It was a fantastic game. Fantastic game. Great advert for the Premiership. Big love and respect to everyone in the building. Ensman in the building. Ensman in the building. Big up Ensman TV. Guys, make sure you go and like and subscribe to Ensman's TV. Go and like and subscribe over there. He is building something great over there. I'm telling you. Building something great over there. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to his channel. Show some love and support for Ensman TV. Big up Ensman TV. Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year. Big up to you, my friend. Big up. Ravi, smash them likes upon the stream and subscribe to everyone. Respect. Big up. Big up, Ravi. Happy New Year to you as well. Right, guys, I'm going to make a move now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. This has been another stream from Anfield Uncle Rodz. And listen, we're 5 points clear at the top. So let's get it. Let's get it. Onwards and upwards. Do you know what I mean? Let's try and get that title back. Let's try. At least try. Okay? So guys, love and respect. Big up, big up. Peace.